If you're thinking about just walking away from your business, that's literally the worst option you can choose. I get why that's an option though. If you're not sure how you'd go about selling and your energy for running the business just isn't there anymore, it's probably the easiest option. Selling your business for a great price doesn't have to be difficult, and you can do it in a way that leaves your employees' livelihoods and your business legacy intact. When we look at the business owners that have sold their business and come out the other side ready to move on to the next adventure, there are a few basic things that they all did that I want to make you aware of. Number one, they made sure the buying process was easy for the buyer. Number two, they worked with the right people to find buyers. And number three, they found a buyer that understands their business and was reasonably aligned with the existing vision and legacy. So, how do you accomplish these steps for your business and so that you can exit and cash out? Well, first, without a doubt, making the process of understanding your operations and your financials easy is the single biggest thing you can do to attract buyers. You need to have your house in order to make it easy for buyers to do due diligence. Potential buyers may get turned off if your documents are all in disorganized cabinets in the back room and they would have to come to your location and sort through it all. As someone who buys small businesses, I can tell you that unless you've listed it at well below market value, you'll have a very hard time generating the interest in your business if prospective buyers will have to spend their time gathering documents needed to do due diligence. You'll need to make some basic data about your company and its financials easily accessible from anywhere in the world. And doing just this one thing will have a direct impact not only on the numbers of interested buyers in your business, but also its selling price. Number two, working with the right people is essential. Instead of using a broker, I'd recommend that you find a good lawyer and a good accountant and work with them on a fixed price basis. You're going to want these two professionals on your team whether or not you use a broker, and opting out of a broker eliminates some future complexities when making a deal, and you'll actually save 5 or 6 figures in fees on the transaction by eliminating a broker. An attorney can review the purchase contracts and other legal documents, as well as interview and negotiate with prospective buyers. And an accountant can prepare and review financial documents and even assess the value of your business using a variety of valuation methods. Once this team is in place, if you don't feel super confident marketing your business, you could also hire someone to consult and support you in a marketing strategy. Small business investors such as myself are easily found on LinkedIn and will often act in this role. And as a bonus, they may also be interested in purchasing the company outright. And finally, number three, you need to find the right buyer. The right buyer needs to have a good understanding of what it takes to run a successful company or have the resources to put a team in place to do it for them. They also need to mesh with your company culture and project respect for both your employees and your legacy. When you find someone who does this, you can create a win-win scenario for everybody involved. Now, these three things will make selling your business and moving on to the next stage of your life much easier. But the hardest thing for most owners I work with is getting started and knowing who to trust for advice. So, I put together a guide that walks you through the 5 things you need to have in place to be able to sell your business quickly, for the most money, and in a way that takes care of your employees. All you have to do to get it is click on the link somewhere around this video or visit rocketexit.com.